All right, I have opened Maya 2020, and the first thing I want to do is go through the interface. Maya has a really massive interface because it's not just a 3D modeling application. It also handles animation and rigging and lighting and rendering. It exports into game engines, it exports into sculpting engines. It lets you do dynamic simulations like cloth, particle effects, smoke, fire, and water. We're only going to be dealing with a tiny portion of what Maya can do, but it is a massive program, and that's why it's the industry standard. When you first open Maya on your computer, you're going to see this window pop up. This has two features. It lets you know what's new for the 2020 release, and as you become more experienced with Maya, this will become useful to you because it'll let you keep track of what's changed. The highlights are in green. You can turn them off if you want, right there, then they won't be green anymore. You can also uncheck Show this window at startup if you're working on your own computer. Go ahead and do that, and then you may not see this window every time you open Maya. As a teacher, I like to keep this window open. It reminds me what's going on, but it is annoying that you have to click OK every time you open the program, so I do respect you if you hide the window. The other thing I want you to be aware of is that Maya opens in two parts. This is the main Maya window. It also has a secondary window called an output window. The output window gives you a little bit of information about what Maya is doing in the background of your computer. So you can see in my case, I'm getting a little error message because I'm missing a thing called M2A. That's actually okay. M2A is a little bit outdated here, so it's going to be fine. You don't have to close the output window. Just leave it there, ignore it completely. You may not even notice it on your computer. Now, what I'm going to do with the interface is I'm going to go through it in several parts. So we will talk about what this window is and what all of these toolbars down here do, and we'll go through it in stages. I'm going to try to break this up as much as I can into small bite-sized chunks so that as you go through yourself, if you need a refresher, will be able to go back and highlight just the video you need. I will also say that in addition to having thousands of commands, Maya also has an awful lot of shortcut keys, so I will try to highlight those for you. My recommendation is that as you go through each video, watch the video through once completely, then open your version of Maya, and then follow along. So watch the video through once, and on your second iteration, follow through and repeat the commands with me. I'm going to consider this my introduction video. I am going to pause it here, and when I come back, I will go through moving through the Maya interface and adjusting the 3D camera.